Darlington Raceway, NASCAR's oldest superspeedway and throwback weekend are a perfect match. There's so much history at Darlington, from the biggest crashes to the closest finishes to the biggest stars finding victory lane. So many races to look back on. But I want to look back to 1997. Let's take a look in reverse and see why Jeff Gordon's third Southern 500 victory in a row was without a doubt his most valuable.
But Jeff Gordon wins it!
Holy cow!
So if you're a NASCAR fan like me, you remember more than just today's NASCAR. How about Winston Cup, the Winston sponsorship, maybe the Winston Million? The program was created in 1985. If you could win 3 of NASCAR's 4 crown jewel races, Winston would pay you $1 million. Well, who knew? Year 1 of the program, Bill Elliott, awesome Bill from Dawsonville, became the $1 million Bill when he cashed the check at Darlington, being the first ever $1 million winner.
Bill Elliott is going toward immortality. Bill Elliott gets the checkered flag. Bill Elliott has won an additional $1 million in 1985.
In year 1, Bill Elliott made it look easy. How many millions would they pay? Well, then it went a little wild. Darrell Waltrip in 1989, so close.
He's hit the wall very hard. Waltrip's crew is going to bring him in again. You're watching $1 million go away.
Davey Allison couldn't get it done in 1992. Even Dale Jarrett, the man at Darlington, couldn't win in 1996.
And what about Dale Jarrett? Well, he didn't win the Winston Select Million, but he hung in there.
Not until 1997, the 5th guy to give it a go, Jeff Gordon, finds a way to get it done in his historic 1997 season.
As they come to the line, caution is coming out. That could be the final lap under green. And if it is, Gordon has won. Down the straightaway they come for the finish. Closing is Wallace. Too late. It's Gordon across to win his second 600.
And then the Southern 500. Hot. I can tell you hot. Hotter than hot. 500 miles around Darlington. Let's make it even more difficult. Let's swap the track. Front stretch to back stretch. Back stretch to front stretch. This is the first Darlington race with the track swapped as we know it now. Jeff Gordon has won the last 2 Southern 500s. Can he win his third? And to do it, he's going to have to beat Mark Martin, Bill Elliott, Dale Jarrett. This field is stacked. We all know in 500 miles, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Jeff Gordon would start 7th.
The crowd is on its feet. Every seat is filled. The 48th Mountain Dew Southern 500 is under green.
Bill Elliott, he was the man to beat early. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville was back at Darlington, and this time trying to take away someone else's $1 million chances.
Bill Elliott will take the lead coming off turn 2.
He was fast early and led. Not until a mechanical issue in the middle of the race was he really removed from contention. The big players though, Jeff Burton, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, those 3, they raced all day. How do I know? I was there. An 18-year-old, tall, lanky tire guy with glasses was part of this $1 million team. So as the race winds down, 30 laps to go, Jeff Gordon first, Dale Jarrett second, Jeff Burton third. As they enter turn 3, smoke, a spin.
And we have a crash in turn 4.
Running for the leaders! Jeff Gordon gets by Ward Burton. Dale Jarrett gets by, but I think Burton does get by, but he had to really go high to do it.
Ward Burton, of all people, Jeff's brother, wrecks in front of the leaders. The leaders can see nothing. Gordon goes left. Jeff Burton almost hits the back of Dale Jarrett, and now the stage is set. They all make it through the accident. Pit stops are upon us.
All right, what do we got to do? 4 tires, guys, 4 tires.
This is the moment that people forget. They've seen the highlights. They've seen the $1 million finish. But how about the $1 million pit stop?
Right now, all the leaders on pit road. Jarrett getting right side tires. Will get fuel. Burton is also in getting the right side tires. Gordon in his pit as well.
Gordon in first, out first. Jeff Burton in third, out 7th. How did it happen? Well, first, the Rainbow Warriors, another great stop, on fire all day.
Go, 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 dig, bud.
Now the pit crew for the 99, trouble on the right front. Lug nuts fall off, slow on the right side. They go to the left side, trouble on the left rear. Well, who would have thought a decision to change tire sets, last-minute decisions to glue lug nuts, that could be the costly error that cost Jeff Burton.
All right, all we got to watch is you watch yourself on the restart. No, they couldn't get by you either. pacer there. You did a real good job. There's going to be about 30 laps left in this thing, partner, when you're ready to go.
Now remember, there's no double foul restarts. When you start 7th in 1997, you start outside row 7, 14th car on the grid. 30 laps to go for Jeff Burton with the best car in Darlington to find his way back to the front. I remember it like yesterday, pacing the pit box, the nerves. We dreamt of this moment. Could we be 30 laps away from being the second team ever to win a Winston Million? They dropped the green, and maybe it's Dale Jarrett. Maybe he's the one everyone forgot. Hounding Jeff Gordon will not let him go for 30 laps, never more than 5 car lengths behind. Jarrett was good, but Burton was the car to beat, but they had lost their track position. Perhaps forgotten about it. On pit road, I thought the 99 was over, out of the picture. Here he comes, on the scene. 5 to go, 4 to go, past the 88.
Jeff Burton now goes into second position.
They take 2 to go. They head into the high banks on 1 and 2. Jeff Gordon slips off turn 2. Jeff Burton is there. The pass will happen.
Looks like Jeff Gordon had to get off the throttle that time off 2 for some reason.
As they exit turn 4 to see the white flag, a little over 1 mile for $1 million, Jeff Gordon does what no one does in the 90s. He blocks, and when I mean blocks, he takes Jeff Burton to pit road.
Here he goes. Look here. Oh, they make contact.
And they make contact. They go down into the corner side by side, and Jeff Gordon holds off the challenge. This is the last lap of the race, folks.
Now stop a minute. I had to ask Jeff Burton. I had to know. I worked with him. Jeff, what were you thinking? Jeff tells me his car was great. He was so fast, he knew he was going to go by. He's turning left to avoid Jeff Gordon. He says, if I don't hit him, I have him beat. Heck, I was on Jeff Gordon's team. I thought the same thing. So fast, it was unreal. As soon as he turns left, he hears that noise. That infamous Darlington gravel, bouncing all over his car, and more importantly, sticking on his tires. When he goes into turn 1, not a chance. The car goes straight, no speed, and that's it. Jeff Gordon has it in hand.
Jeff Burton will make a challenge off the corner onto the straightaway.
Yeah, we did
But
it!
Jeff Gordon wins it.
Holy cow!
I'm not sure any of us could believe it. We just won. Yeah, it was the 3rd straight Southern 500, but it was the Winston Million. Ray Evernham knew. He knew what kind of day it was. Right after the race in his interview, it was clear. Jeff Gordon, he's great. But this was a team win. Top to bottom, inside and out, pit stops, race car, engine, it took everything to win $1 million.
Ray Evernham, you guys refused to lose, and you guys won $1 million.
Yeah, you know, that just shows this team. I'm very fortunate to be part of it. I want to thank God because we had an awful lot of help today, and you know, I don't know what to say. I'm stunned. I'm very fortunate to be part of this team. You know, it's something that we can look back on. Jeff Gordon's a great driver, but this is a great race team.
So why is the 1997 Southern 500 the one I remember the most? Well, I was there. A day we'll remember forever. I still have the dollar bills with Jeff's face on them that blew out of that truck as he circled the racetrack. Well, Bill Elliott did it in year 1. Jeff Gordon did it in the final year. After 97, the program changed. You could win $1 million by running pretty good and winning 1 race. Not in 97. You had to win 3 of the 4 toughest races in NASCAR. The Daytona 500, Talladega, the Coke 600, and yes, the crown jewel then and a crown jewel now, the Southern 500.